Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Steph, and today, as you'll have seen by the title, I'm going to be creating 3 looks with this beautiful 669 palette from Martine Cosmetics. I love the packaging, I love the clasp opening, and then this is the colour story. Beautiful. This is look 3, the final look, so if you would like to see how I created this look and 2 others, and then hear my thoughts, my final review of the 669 palette, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so for look number 1, I really want to try this black out, so I'm going to go in with Annabelle, and I will pop up pictures of the swatches at some point during the video. I did swatch all of the shades, so I wanted to see what they were like on my skin tone, and I just couldn't help but swatch first. I do have to say they swatched absolutely gorgeous, beautifully. Yes, this black is very, very, very black. That's a good start. And that's, will it blend out easy enough? Okay, so it looks like it's blending out really well. Okay, I have been so dying to try this palette. It's been so difficult not to just play with it off camera first, but I really wanted for you guys to actually get my initial first thoughts and see for yourself, because, well, yeah, I just think it's better that way. There are some other really nice palettes from Martine Cosmetics, and well, depending on how this goes, I may look into more. I'm just gonna smudge the edges ever so slightly. And this is looking to be really easy to work with. Well, so far I'm loving that black. And what direction do I want to head in? I think actually today I'm going to go in with Patchouli. And if you can hear squeaking, it's Jace playing with his toy. And just going to kind of tap it on and wiggle it a little bit. 50% off, 50% off. Yeah, it's a really beautiful kind of burgundy shade. I love it. And then just feather it around the edges. It is such a stunning shade. Just look how well it's kind of blending in with the black there. Okay guys, so next up I'm going to go into Hildegard, and I'm going to use that, or try to use that to blend out these edges. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we are going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, we can start again. I'm not quite sure this was the best idea, but we're gonna go with it for now. Yeah, this is my kind of shade. I think I'll probably have to blend that burgundy into it a little bit more. Yeah, I think actually, yeah, I like that more than I thought I was going to actually. I started to panic there. Right, I'm just going to quickly go back through the shades just to make sure they're well blended. I'm happy with how that blend's looking, so I'm going to pop on some of the Cosmetics glitter primer. I've been loving this so much. I found it to be a lot better, for me at least, than the NYX one, and I haven't touched the NYX glitter primer since I started using this actually. I just find that it kind of holds the shimmers on better, something like that. But yeah, I've been recommending it to, well, everybody. Okay, glitter primer on. I think the first shimmer that I want to go in with is Cornelia. It's this real kind of gunmetal silver. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to pop that right just on the very outer part here. And this is applying beautifully. That's really nice. I'm loving how that's looking. I think next, do I just want to go straight in with that? I think actually I'm going to go straight in with Medusa. This shade just looks so pretty. Let's see. It's a very shifty shade. It looks blue one angle, then purple, then green. So I think this is going to look stunning. Yeah, you can see the shift on the eye. It's beautiful. It's green, then purple. Guys, this palette is just so much more beautiful in person. The shades, they just, in the pan, they don't look like, they just don't look like as much as they actually are. If that makes sense. They are absolutely stunning. Can you see the shift there? I'm hoping that on camera the shifts are showing up, because it is stunning. Yeah, this shade really makes it all stand out. I'm just going to go in back in with a bit of the black Annabelle. I'm just going to deepen up this outer area here, just blend it into the shimmer a little. Yeah, I think I've covered up most of the gunmetal kind of shade. What's it called? Cornelia. But I just, this shade here, the Medusa, wow. Just wow. It is so stunning. I just hope that you can see on camera what I can see. Okay guys, so I'm loving how that's looking. I'm going to nip off and pop my base on, and then I'll come back and we'll do the lower lash line. So yeah, just stay where you are. Okay, so now to do the under eyes, I'm first going to go into Annabelle and just going to take that, just going to take that right up against the lash line, just on the outer edge there. She says, and then goes most of the way in. And then I'm going to go in with Lavina, the one. And I'm going to use that right against that black, just to blend that. This is a really pretty shade. And extremely pigmented. Extremely pigmented. Yeah, I think this palette kind of, where it leans dark and grungy, or is dark and grungy, kind of inspires inspires me to do more more of the kind of dark smoky looks. Yeah, all of the shades I've used so far are just performing perfectly. I think I'm actually going to go in with Medusa for the inner part of the lower lash line. I'm going to spray it. Yeah, I think that's going to just look beautiful. Right up here at the front. Okay. Not bad. Right. So for my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with Freya and hope this goes. For my inner corner, I am going to spray the brush. Let's see how this works. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to want this under the brow, actually. Yeah, this is the kind of lightest shimmer in the palette. And I think for this look, it's okay as an inner corner highlight, or just an inner corner shade. But yeah, there's not any other option really of any to use. I'm not mad at it, it looks really nice. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. I'm gonna nip off and finish my face, and then I'll come back to show you finished look number 1. So don't go anywhere. Okay guys, so this is finished look number 1. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm gonna now hand you on over to look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I have already primed my eyes with the P. Louise Base Prone Rumor 02. Should have said that first. But first I'm going to go in with Rebecca, which is beautiful green. I'm taking it on a big fluffy brush, preferably without the extra fluff. And I'm going to place that throughout my crease. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go in with, a smaller brush first. I would imagine that would have blended absolutely perfectly if I had set my base, but I just don't like to do that. And then I can blend the edges out with the bigger brush in a moment. I am just so much enjoying playing with this palette. It is stunning. The shades that have been chosen are stunning, but also it's just the shiftiness in them is just so beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, let's bring this up higher. Oh, that was attached. Bring this up higher. I'm going to leave that as it is for now, and then I will blend out when the base has dried down a bit more. I know that a couple of my friends either have this already or have ordered it, so I am super excited to see their looks using this palette also. Because everybody sees things differently, like sees colour differently, colour combinations, and I just find it so interesting to see kind of what others go with. If that makes sense. I probably worded that terribly. Yeah, you know what I mean. I hope you do anyway. And just build this up. So I'm not too worried about blend right now. I just want the colour on. But yeah, I will remember that for in future if I want to go in with the fluffier brush, just to use either a drier base or to actually set my base. Trouble is, I just really don't like to do that. Now I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush, just adding a little bit to it, and then just go over the edges. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wipe off the first brush, and I'm going to go into Sabrina, and I'm going to just bring that right in the lower part of the crease and blend it up and into it. So with the last look, I believe I went from dark to light, how I tend to most of the time. I just want to really see what you can do with this palette, see what approaches, styles, application techniques, what works best. I'm just going to pack a little bit on the outer part of my lid here. Yeah, these greens are beautiful. I love the undertones. Undertones? I love the tones of green that they are. Oh wow. And I thought I was awake. Apparently not. Yeah, just packing it right in the crease and then just blending it up and into the lighter green there. Yeah, that blend is looking so good. And then I'm just going to dip back in with Rebecca, the first green, just a tiny bit, and then I'm just going to take that all around the edge. Oh, okay. I am loving how that's looking. So let me. Oh, crap. So I'm gonna use my Cosmetics glitter primer. I've been loving this. I keep saying it, but I think it works better than the NYX one. Personal opinion, obviously, but so I'm just gonna use that. Just kind of do a shape. Oh wow, what's wrong with me? Okay, so I think the first shimmer that I'm going to go in with is Zelda. Yeah, that is a perfect green to just kind of melt into your edge. I may well go in with a bit of the black just in the very outer very outer edge, just to deepen it all up. Oh. And then for the rest of my lid, I'm going in with Freya. Can't wait to see. Oh, this is going to look so pretty. And oh, look at that. This is such a beautiful kind of duochrome. It's at least a duochrome. It's so pretty, look at that. This is going to be pretty much a very kind of green look, but that's fine. Although it does have the, oh, look at the shift in that. How can you not completely fall in love with this shade? Oh, look at that. Yeah, I've completely overtaken the other green shimmer, but that's absolutely fine because this is just so stunning. I really hope you can see that shift on camera. It's got like a fiery side to it, like a reddy brown. Oh, I can see pink. From certain angles I can see pink. I'm just going to take a little tiny brush and I'm going to dip into, should I just go with, I haven't used that yet, so I'm going to dip in with Myricks. I think it's more of like a charcoal as opposed to true black. And I'm just going to wiggle some of that just in this little outer area here. Yeah. And that has added enough depth. So we'll go in with the darker green just to go between the charcoal and the shimmer. Okay, and then just with the same brush going into Sabrina, the darkest of the green mats I used. And then I'm just gonna go right on the join between the shimmer and the mattes. Kind of dab and wiggle. Does that make sense? Probably not, but it's all good. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm going to nip off and do my base and then I'll come back to do the lower lash line with you. So stay where you are. Okay guys, so I've done my base. I've popped on liner and lashes. The liner is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, and the lashes are from a brand which unfortunately has closed down. So apologies you can't get them, but I'm pretty sure you can get this kind of style. So let's work on the lower lash line. Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep it? I might just keep it pretty green, actually. I think I'm just going to keep this as that nice simple look. So I'm going to dip in with Myricks. And I'm just going to stamp a bit of that right up against the lash line, being super careful not to get fallout. These are just performing so beautifully. I'm just building up a little bit because when I blend it out, I still want that depth up against the lash line there. And then I'm just going to go straight in with Rebecca. I'm going to skip using the other green, just go straight in with this one. And then use that to blend out the lower lash line. This brush is from Martine Cosmetics and it is my favourite brush for blending out the lower lash line. If you can hear snoring, apologies, it's Jace. He is asleep on the sofa behind me. I'm really hoping to have my filming area sorted soon, but yeah, for the time being, guys, the sofa, my front room is my filming area. So there will be some normal kind of household stuff going on because I'm not the only one that lives here. But I do my best to like pick like good times to film when it's less hectic, but yeah, it's not always possible. I am going to finish my face and then I will come back and show you the completed look number 2. So just stay where you are. Okay guys, so I'm back with finished look number 2. Let me know what you think of this look in the comments section below. I'll just quickly let you know a couple of bits I've popped on. So the blush I went in with is from Cosmetics. It is the shade Seduction. I love this. The highlighter I went in with is also from Cosmetics. It is the Divine Highlight. And it's stunning. In my waterline, I use the She Glam Chroma gel liner. It's a multi-chrome gel liner. And this one, I believe, is the shade Subliminal. And then on my lips, I have the Martine Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Frenchy. Again, I love this. So guys, finished look number 2, and I will now hand you on over to the final look, look number 3. So if you would like to see that, then don't go anywhere. Okay guys, so for look number 3, I've primed my eyes with the P. Louise Base Pro in Rumor 02, and I'm going to go into Annabelle. And I'm going to concentrate Annabelle right in this outer area here. I'm gonna kind of follow my lower lash line up. I'm just kind of stamping out the shape I want at the moment. If you can hear crunching noises and stuff, Jace, my pup, has a chew and he's not a quiet eater at all. I am just loving playing with this palette. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna bring that down just so that I can kind of join that up underneath. It's such an amazing palette. It's gonna look a little funny for a bit, but that's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind looking funny for a bit. I love how this palette is kind of pushing me to kind of bring out my grungier side, my darker side. It's stunning. So yeah, now I've got the shape done, I'm just going to just gently brush over the edge just to kind of blur it a little bit. Just really gently. And just building up the intensity kind of close to the crease and right in the outer V. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with Tabitha next, which is the darker grey, and I'm going to take that right along the edge of the black, kind of probably more on than off, if that makes sense. Not 50% on, 50% off, more like kind of 60-70% on and that little bit off. I'm just going to use this just to kind of transition into that lighter grey. And then I'm next going in with Hildegard. Honestly guys, this palette is just so beautiful. And I'm taking that on a slightly fluffier brush, just to use it to smoke out the edges. And it's definitely going to be that much of a darker look. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it at all. Okay, so I'm going to quickly pop on some of my Cosmetics glitter primer. This UK indie brand. I love this. I'm always raving about this now. So I'm going to pop some of that on and then we will do the lids. So there we are. Okay, glitter primer on. I'm first going to go into Willow, which is this shimmer here, dark grey. And that's going to go right on this very outer part here. Do you know, I have not done a black and grey look since before I started my channel. It's been that long. That is crazy. Yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, and unintentionally I dressed appropriate, matching, you know what I mean. I am then going into Cornelia, the silver shimmer, light, slightly brighter grey, I don't know what you call it, and that's going to be going over the rest of my lid. This shade is absolutely stunning. Make sure I do it so you can actually see what I'm doing. Look at that. And there's not a huge difference between the two shimmers, but that's okay. I'm going to nip off and do my base and finish the upper lid, and then I'll come back and we'll do the lower lash line, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so I've finished my base. I have done finished my eyes, kinda. For all of this liner, I use the Juvia's Place Culture Duochrome liquid eyeshadow. It's in the shade Fula. I've been loving this. I've used it so much. I thought it needed, I would say a little something else, but that's a lot of something else, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I use for there. The lashes are from a brand that's now closed down, but I love them, so apologies. I'm sure you can get some that look like this elsewhere. I can't talk. So for bronzer, I went in with the Nabla Skin Bronzing in the shade June. For blush, I use the Melt Blushlight in the shade Buzzkill. Love this. I swirl between the two. And then for highlighter, I went in with the Cosmetics Blood Moon highlight. I also popped a bit of this under my brow. So let's get on into the lower lash line. Lavina, the kind of, is it turquoisey colour? I'm not even going to try and describe colours because I suck at it. And I'm just going to take this kind of right up against the lash line. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. And just kind of buff it out a little bit. This colour's beautiful. I cannot wait to do more looks with this. So far this is the third one, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so much more I want to do. It's such a beautiful palette. Yeah, I'm just getting it so it's quite concentrated right against the lash line, and then just kind of fade it out a bit. Blow it out, blend it out. I use all the technical terms here. I think I've been watching Teresa too much. Not that you could ever watch Teresa too much. I love her. If you don't know who Teresa is, I will pop her channel. I will link her channel in the description box below. I highly suggest you check her out. If you don't know who she is, I love her. Yeah, I think that looks beautiful. So I'm going to take a little brush. Let me just take the lid off my spray. And I'm going to go into Medusa. And I am going to spray my brush. Just so I don't get any fallout. And I'm going to take that right on this in part. Making sure to kind of blend it down and into the other shade. It's such a beautiful shifty shade. I don't know how much you're going to see the shift like under my eye, but trust me, it's beautiful. Actually, I'm pretty sure you would have seen this in one of the other looks, if I can remember. My memory is shocking. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm actually going to go back in with that Lavina just a little bit. I just want to kind of make this out a little bit more. Oh, yeah, I think that looks beautiful. So, inner corner. For my inner corner, I want to go in with Freya. I think that's going to look really pretty, I hope. Again, I'm going to spray my brush so I don't get any fallout. And just plonk that, place that on the inner corner. Ooh. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm just going to drag it down into the other shade, Medusa. Please excuse the drilling, etc. My next door neighbours are doing work on their house and it's not quiet. Not quiet at all. Okay guys, so I think while they're making a lot of noise, I'm going to just go ahead and finish my face, which is mainly just lipstick, and then I'll be back to show you the third and final look. So if you would like to see that, then just stay where you are. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those
fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it.
Okay guys, so here is finished look number 3. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one's your favourite? Look 1, look 2 or look 3? I'd be interested to hear what you think. Before I go and talk about the palette some more, I'll just let you know what else I have popped on. The Barry M Feature Length Mascara, I really love that. In my waterline, I've got one of the She Glam Chroma Zone Multichrome gel liners. This is in the shade Zenith. I love these. They have 3. I have all 3, and they're all amazing. And then I thought we're going dark and kind of, I don't know. But I thought I'd use the Nabla liquid lipstick that I have. This is in the shade Narcotic. I don't believe they still sell this. So yeah, apologies if they don't, but I really love this. So yeah, let's talk about the palette. So the 669 palette from Martine Cosmetics. First off, this packaging is just something else, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And these metal bits on the corners, they just kind of make it, I think. And then you've got obviously the catch there. Love that. How beautiful is this palette? And then so you open up and you have this absolutely gorgeous colour story. It is stunning. I have had so much fun playing with this palette. The mattes work beautifully, they blend out beautifully, they're pigmented, the shimmers are just stunning, and the shifty ones are just out of this world. So beautiful. Yeah, I've used pretty much all the colours, I think. I haven't used the browns, but I don't often use browns. But yeah, I have 0 complaints with this. I'm so happy that I have this, and I would 100% say this is a new favourite palette. I love it. So yes, that's my thoughts. I wouldn't do anything to improve it, unless actually, if I was being really picky, I would remove the browns and put in a couple more purples, but that's just me being picky because I'm not a fan of brown. But it makes sense in this colour story, and yeah, I love it. Also, there are the imprints in these middle ones. So you've got a 669 and you've got the symbol in this shade, which is the same as this symbol. So I picked this up from Beauty Bay. It is still on offer as I'm filming this. I'm filming this Friday the 13th. Okay, so we've gone spooky colours on Friday the 13th. That works well. But yeah, it's on Beauty Bay. It is usually £46.95. That's British pounds. But at the moment there's 20% off and you can get it for £37.55. Which is really good. There's also mascaras, liquid matte lipsticks, other palettes, lip pencils, what else did I see on there? Liquid eyeliners, pencil sharpener, bags, matte lipsticks like the bullet ones, and kohl eye pencils. I am so happy that I did try this. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to try more things from Martine Cosmetics. Yep, super impressed. So yeah guys, if you've made it to the end, thank you so much. If you've liked it, please give the video a like. If you like generally really colourful makeup, I'm always pretty much kind of out there, whether it be with the colour or liner. I just like to have fun. So yeah, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please hit the subscribe button. Come and join my chameleon family. I would be just so happy to have you join us. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, great evening, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.